Hey there! Today I want to talk to you about a very special notebook from a Mexican brand. The name of this brand is Rock Design because everything they do is made of stone. This is a very interesting notebook because the brand is dedicated to create design-oriented, sustainable products. And they're actually tree friendly. Whenever you buy one of those, you're donating for the reforestation of Mexican forests. The notebook in itself is heavy, which I think it's kind of really cool because it's like you're holding a stone. When you open it, you have some papers. It says today you made a choice to do things differently. At Rock Design, we believe that small things can make a big difference. Thank you for joining the movement. So there you go, 4 reasons why stone paper is for you. Sustainable, waterproof, elegant, and innovative. They have their social media here, and in here they explain to you the process of recollecting and grinding the stone, then mixing it with a non-toxic adhesive. They process it and you have stone paper. So it's a very exciting notebook. It's really unique. It's not like anything else you've seen. The paper has very particular qualities. First things first, the cover is hard. I'm guessing it's cardboard and it's wrapped in the same stone paper. And it has the option, if you want, you can personalize it. In my case, I chose the word resilience because it's one of my favorite terms. The cover, of course, is the same on the back. It says Rock Design. I really love the color. This one I ordered is the pink marble one, but you can get it in white, black, or blue marble as well. As for the size, this is an A5. It's a little bit thinner than a regular A5, but not by much. When you open it, it has one bookmark. And of course, it has one elastic band as well. On the back, you find your usual back pocket. And it doesn't have a pen holder. Now let's talk about the paper. They crush limestone and mix it with a non-toxic adhesive. And so the result is this sort of heavier paper. It's heavier than normal paper. This one has 160 pages, and I didn't find what the GSM is, but I am guessing that it's around 100 and 120 because from the pen test, I mean, you can see that it is a little bit see-through, although it's not thick and there's a little bit of ghosting. There is no feathering of the inks. You will see in the pen test that since it is waterproof, it takes a little bit more to dry. That's why there are smudges. But when you write on it, it doesn't feather. As for the color, it's like a very soft ivory. I would say it's between the bright white and the ivory. And it's like a very soft cream color. The pages are not numbered. The dots, I would say they are a medium gray because it's not too dark and it's not too light. The grid, it's a little bit more than 3.5 millimeters, almost 4, I would say, which doesn't bother me. If your handwriting is small, then this might suit you perfectly. Something really interesting is that this paper cannot be teared. If you try to break it, I'm using all my strength there. It doesn't tear, it just looks like plastic. You see, it stretches. What you can definitely do with it is cut it. The pages here are designed to be detachable. There's something about it that it's just so satisfying, the way it behaves. And it's waterproof. This is a permanent ink, and I will be using a water-based ink. I'm gonna compare it with normal paper. This is so exciting. I mean, it's a really cool thing to see how this one is just floating there. See, water, it's like a repellent. I got some there because I pushed too hard. But this one is already like dying, and of course, the ink will start reacting as well. I can't even push it down. There it is. Isn't this cool? Permanent ink is safely there. Water is gone. So now I can just take it out and try it. Let's do that. And as you can see, it has not deformed, has not absorbed anything at all, and the ink is not moving whatsoever, and it's been in there for a while. I honestly think this is one of the coolest features. Alright, I think it's pretty much dry. And so this is true of the whole journal, because the cover is wrapped in this paper, and I mean, you can go swimming with it. And if you're using permanent ink, all you write in it will be written in stone, literally. Of course, the other paper is ruined, sort of useless, but this is the coolest thing I've seen a paper do. Here you have it, totally dry. I might as well just attach it back, and it'll be a perfect part of this journal that is dry. So, yeah, isn't it the coolest thing? But I'm sure you are all wondering, how does the paper behave? So I'm gonna take you right into the pen test. From other stone paper notebook reviews, I noticed that some of them mentioned that stone paper kind of tears on your pens, and I could feel a weird sensation while writing with most of this. The only one that really goes in smoothly was my ballpoint Bic. The feeling of writing with a big pen on this paper is one of the best feelings in this world. So, first impressions, of course, is that it smudges, because since this paper is waterproof, it really doesn't absorb any of the moisture. It all lays on the surface, so that if you don't wait, or depending on which type of ink you're using, this is gonna happen. But other pens are not that way. Like, they respond very nicely. But anyway, I'm gonna do a quick smudge test so that you can see how it differs if you wait so that the ink can dry. So from the pen test results, I can come to the conclusion that all water-based or really gelish pens, no matter how much you weigh, it's gonna smudge. On the other hand, I was quite impressed with the Stabilo Point and the Tombow Twin Tone, because they didn't smudge much after the first minute. And something really good is that alcohol-based and permanent markers do really well, except for a Sakura Pen Touch, unless you wait 5 minutes. This journal, I think, will open up a lot more opportunity to play with different mediums, like alcohol and permanent, which we barely use on normal paper. So that was a good surprise, and I'm gonna tell you about the paint test. I really like the effect that the Super Tips and the Cotman watercolors have. The wash, of course, usually behaves really nicely, but I am really digging the way the watercolor reacts and dries. I think it's really cool. On the other hand, if you use too much pigment, this is going to happen. This pink right here is from a highlighter. Although I left it to dry for a long time, the color transfer to the next page. But I would go with using either Super Tips or very light pigment with the watercolors. So, in summary, it's like a very unique item of stationery because of all its features and the quality that it has. I'm definitely happy to have found this brand, and I have been wanting to try stone paper notebooks for a while, but they are usually very expensive, and this one, it's a very affordable price. When I saw the quality it has, I was impressed. And the best part, like I said, is that you are donating to the benefit of our Mexican forest. And if you want to see more of these notebooks, I will be filling up this beauty for 2021. It'll be for my mother. I'm gonna be setting up a minimalist bullet journal, and it's a style that is totally opposite of what I do, but I'm really excited because my mom wants to try the bullet journal method, and I get to set it up for her every single month in a minimalist way, which I also like and enjoy. So anyways, I hope that you enjoy the video, and subscribe if you want to see more, and thanks a lot for watching.